Hi, everybody. This is Mark Blagden from AccountTECH. I'm pleased to announce that AccountTECH has just purchased Shaker.io. Now, Shaker.io is a kind of new company. You might not have heard of it. Shaker.io is essentially a project management tool that most people use primarily for transaction management and compliance. So I want to tell you a little bit about it. The focus of the application is primarily on constant communication between the agent, the seller, and especially the buyer. Now, when any of those people are using the app, it's a beautiful application. It's elegant, it's simple, but under the hood, it's really quite powerful. Inside of Shaker, you set up workflows. And depending on the deal stage, or some task that is completed, or a due date like inspection date, or escrow deposit date, or second escrow deposit date, automatic messaging is triggered. That's all completely customizable, so it has your brand look and feel. Something else I really like about this software is that it doesn't overwhelm users. So the workflow and the timelines know what needs to be done next, what are the next priorities. So when an agent is using it or a buyer or seller is using the app, they see a focus on what are the next things they need to get done. And as the deal progresses, those timelines and priorities change as they move along. And this is a real big thing. Agents, of course, use this application, but buyers and sellers get a portal too. It's really nicely designed for them to see everything that's going on with their deal, as well as vendors that you as a company recommend that they work with for moving or painting or whatever it is that they need in terms of services. And hopefully what you're doing there is promoting your own title company and your mortgage company and your insurance company. Now, a lot of people are mobile, so Shaker comes with an Android app and an iPhone app that they can download from the App Store. Now, again, most people use this Shaker Project Manager for transaction management and compliance, but under the hood, it's a project management tool. So as a project management tool, there are other things you need to manage in your company. So say you have a marketing department, and in the marketing department, somebody wants to order just listed cards, or they want to order a sign, or they want to order some flyer or something. There are steps in that process. They do the request, you create a draft, you send the draft to them for approval, they send it back, it has to then go to the printer or wherever it goes. So all of those are steps in a workflow, and all of the messaging for each step of the process, what people need to do for sign off or approval or printing, can all be staged, and the messaging for that can all be entirely automated. But it also makes sense that we'd use a project management tool like this for agent onboarding. And there are different people in every transaction. There's different people in every agent onboarding that need to contribute to the onboarding process. Yes, there's the agent that's hired and there's the recruiter. But sure, there might be the closing department that needs to put in commission information. There's the accounting department. So everyone can participate in the workflow of onboarding an employee or an agent. Now, there's a couple of other technologies that are in the Shaker app that I really think we're going to be able to use to great effect. For instance, one thing I love is any project management tool has a lot of tasks and that has to have deadlines. So if the agents live on their phone, or they live in their Gmail or their Gmail calendar or their Apple calendar or whatever it is, the tasks that need to be done in Shaker appear and are updated automatically on the agent's calendar, whatever their calendar software of choice is. The other thing that I like is sometimes outside of the app, agents are talking to buyers or talking to sellers by email, or sellers are emailing directly to their private email, not emailing inside of Shaker. Well, one of the options you have with Shaker is to have Shaker read your inbox and find all of your emails to and from your sellers and buyers and title company, everybody else you're working with. And it saves copies of those emails inside of Shaker so everything's organized in one place. Now, over the weeks ahead, I'm going to be sending out videos and information, mostly prepared by the original founders of Shaker, so you can get ideas for the screens and the design of Shaker and what it's capable and what its flow. But I wanted to release this little video to introduce you to the Shaker product and to give you a link below on the press release that we just put out nationwide to announce the Shaker acquisition. Okay, thank you very much.